Beautiful rising. Beautiful rising. If I'm being honest, I don't know if it irritates me or if it's just whatever, or if it's cool that my teacher only talks the first hour of class and then the rest of it is work time. It just means when I show up late, I hardly get any lecture. And then at that point, everybody is really doing everything on their own. And if I'm being honest, I still have a social anxiety. I just be wanting to get stuff done and get out the way and get back home to my babies. Oh yeah, the kids didn't have school 2 days in a row, so that made things a little bit more awkward. A little bit more awkward. But I feel pretty good. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's awkward. It's awkward when he doesn't have when he has a lecture, and then it's like, okay, cool, lecture 45 minutes. Rest of the time is school. It's classwork. I'm not gonna want to sit there. I know me. I'm not even gonna want to sit there. It's not even gonna be worth it to me. I'm gonna go home and go get the work done. I'm definitely not sitting, and that's the thing. Like, most people leave within the first hour and a half anyway. So then I'm awkwardly sitting by myself most days, like on test days. Like if I show up like even 30 minutes late, half the class are already gone because they done with everything. The quiz, the test, they done with it all. So I'm not tripping, but it kind of makes it awkward, because that's what I'm saying. Like let me put it this way: the flow of which I learn, I've kind of figured it out. So if I'm able to sit there and hear the information like everybody else, cool. But most of the time I hear some of the information, not all of the information. And I'm not saying that's a big deal, but what I'm saying is I can't do any of the actual work until I go through the information. I feel like I've been rushing going through the work, and then I'm still like, I'm stuck behind, still taking notes, still learning the concepts, still getting them down packed so I can remember them for the test. So if I don't hear any of the lecture, I didn't get a chance to go through the module before I went to class because I'm still on the previous one. That's what I'm saying. Like the first module was a lot. Like I'm talking about maybe 5-6 sections, and some of the sections can have 19 slides. Some of them can have 20. And then module 2 only had 2 or 3 sections, and the modules were half the length. So I'm gonna clearly get through module 2 faster than I did module 1. But most of these modules that I'm doing, it's like a lot of information. So I'm just trying to make sure I get through it and halfway understand the concepts before I move on. The other issue is we're doing like 6 modules this week, all in 1 week. I think 1 through 6. So some of it is kind of rushing through it, and then some of it is like, all right, do this one on your own. So then it becomes a little bit hard. I guess this is a vlog, y'all. Y'all rolling with me. I gotta go to CVS, pick up my son's medicine. I left all my other gear at home though. My tripod and stuff. But this is out of line or? Yes, ma'am. Kepper. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, I'll be trying to remember. What's the name again? And the last name? Did you use the information? Did you get what you needed? Or they still give you runaround?
We're working on it. That's what I'm saying. I've gotten some appointments scheduled. Yes. It turns out that the neuro was giving us the runaround.
I told you that word. That's not true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the internet is kind of interesting now because I found a doctor that said that most neuros only give Keppra when they don't know.
Yeah, I have a.
Like I didn't.
I started that's my story, but I have medication.
Right.
Because when you have certain triggers,
Correct. And that's the thing. So we're still waiting to see the doc, but we have to make sure we get the medicine in order first. We were seeing Omniboot, but then we're switching to Shaw. That's something in my teeth. So yeah, this is the lady that I ran into at the CVS. She was able to get her seizures under control in a month. And this is when I found out that whoever I was going to was really just giving us the runaround, and they really didn't care to find out. Because there are clinics out here that find that information out way faster. And here we are trying to go through pediatrics and giving us the runaround while my son has 50 plus seizures a day. Gotta get a haircut, gotta cut this down, man. All right, so got the medicine. Side note, please, black women, stop drinking them Red Bulls. Please. I'm not trying to be funny. All right now, not trying to be funny, not trying to sound crazy, but please, there are healthier drinks. I promise you, beet juice will do the same thing. And it's more affordable than Red Bulls. All you're drinking is caffeine. All you're drinking is a ton of caffeine. All you're drinking is a ton of caffeine. You gotta be careful with them drinks. The 5-hour energies, them Red Bulls, if you do not drink them in moderation, you can cause heart problems for yourself. Repeat, black women, all women. I don't care what race you are. It's dangerous as hell. Black women. Because I got to talk to my mama. Because I got to talk to the mother of my children. Because I got to talk to my sister. So I got to talk to my auntie. Don't drink Red Bulls. They are not healthy for you at all. They will cause you to go into cardiac arrest. Listen to what I'm saying. Even if you are a good, consistent person that works out, for your heart safety, please just let's switch to an all natural. Like I don't even really want my black women drinking coffee, cause let's go to an all natural. Let's go to a tea. Let's go to a juice. Please. That's it. Okay. Got my son's medicine. Yeah, but that's why I said I wasn't trying to. I think I had made a video about the doctors. I be forgetting which video I put where. I actually work on a lot of videos. Yeah, the doctor was pretty much giving us a runaround, and there's a lot. There's so much that's going on. It's like, okay, I need a little wiggle room, a little breathing space, or whatever the case is. Don't say it just be so much going on. Like it just seemed like it ain't enough time in a day. It really be seeming like it ain't even enough time in a day sometimes. Cause so now I gotta rush home. I typically read it, or I have my laptop read to me, and then so I gotta go through my schoolwork. Probably gonna have to make me that's what I said. So today I might make me a cup of coffee, but if I'm being honest, caffeine, like I don't know why, but I crash on caffeine. So I might drink a cup, but I might be crashing around 3 or 5 and taking that. I don't know why, but I learned that with me and like caffeine. So I'm trying to figure out how to not take it, but I also get a good workout in while I'm on it. So then my nap is justified and my body feels refreshed. But I know eventually I'm gonna get to the point where I don't want to drink that either because it's not good for you. I'm really big on like the foods to keep you alive. So I don't know if you heard the book, but pretty much the foods to stay away from as an African American man. So I don't know. I haven't even read part 2 yet. And the funny thing is, like, I'm still working on the consistency of doing part 1. So now I got to refine the book and everything. But oh man, can't wait to just get a book. I guess can't wait to get a bookshelf big enough to put all my books, so then I don't have to dig through them in boxes. God, I'm still working on my spot. So, if you want to help a brother out, go ahead and toss me a nice little workplace where I can set all my stuff up nicely. That's why I say this is going to be just a random vlog, because most of the time I just be going through the day and stuff be happening, but the main things usually stay the same. Like today we have therapy, so that's why I say it can end up being like a 40-minute video if I really wanted to, or I can like break it up. But today's therapy, we'll be heading to therapy, so I got to figure out. Well, it should be smooth. Therapy should be smooth. We gotta set some other appointments back up. So we have Heather for occupational therapy, and Heather, we been missing her appointments. I know I talked about it. I was kind of mad. I was kind of irritated about it, and then I got over it. But we used to see Heather every week along with Sarah, and then we switched it. Luckily, Sarah let us keep our appointments because she was probably busy. I think she had some new grandkids being born and whatnot. But we were missing appointments with Heather too, and it was kind of getting irritating because I knew they were eventually going to drop us, but I just wasn't being told. Like, I'm at school every single morning, so then I come home and then it's like, oh, okay, I get to relax. But then, as I said, sometimes it's more throughout the day that be going on, and a lot of stuff I used to let mom handle, but nowadays, because of some life changes, now I have to kind of take that responsibility back somehow, so everything could be okay. Or just stay on top of it. Like, oh, you did? Okay, what's this? Let me write it down. Today's therapy. So Heather's been feeling like baby Nye's been doing really well. Like, with the things that she's looking to do with him, he's responding. So then her checklist on what she was looking for within him, it's starting to look good. Like, oh yeah, he's doing awesome. Therefore, she doesn't have to see him as often, or she can tweak what she's working on, for longevity. So then we can hit more milestones, or she can start seeing what's the next step after, you know, her previous one. Like, okay, what should he be doing next? So I'm not irritated or mad that she only wants to see Naeem once a month, or eventually it'll be once a month. Like right now, it's like two sessions out the month, because he's doing amazing. Like she didn't know, and I'm pretty sure like I gotta show them video of him sitting up, but they didn't know that he was able to sit up. But that's why I said, like, I mean, that's the awkward thing. Like I make the videos. I don't make the videos for the therapist to see the videos. I make the videos for us, for my baby himself when he gets older. Damn, this happened to me. Oh damn. Okay, you got all of that. Like I think that's dope. And honestly, then there's other people that are going through the same thing. Remember, my son is healing from meningitis. We'll be going through none of this if he didn't get sick at the damn daycare. Fuck them people. And that's what I'm saying. Like, because we're still going through it, that's why I say, like, I might go live and break that down just to just to hop online and shed some tears. Like, because I low-key still want to look for a lawyer. I just don't have the time. But if one of my folk know a lawyer that might be able to point me in the right direction, like send homie my way. Cause listen to this, that's what I'm saying. It's not about my son getting sick at daycare. It's about one of the employees trying to get the mother of my children fired from her job once she realized that she was a school bus driver or she was on the bus. Listen to what I'm saying. Them folk that got my son sick, they had an employee that caused trouble and almost got the mother of my children fired from her job. I'm not understanding why you would even want to do that, because I don't want my son because I can't take my son to daycare no more. Listen to what I'm saying. My boy got sick. And then we never took them back, meaning they never got another check from us. I don't even care. Them fools was getting $2,000 a month, $1,000 a child. Put my fucking son down. That shit still got me hot. It still got me hot, yo. If you know somebody that don't say, like, I'll break it down, but that's why I said, like, to me it's more so because of the harassment. And if that employee is still working there, I want all of them to go down. Listen to what I'm saying. Like, God, I was like I know God can handle some stuff. That's not the point. I was saying, like, was like, God, what you want me to do in this situation? You want me to let it go and leave it in your hands, or you want me to handle it? Because I'm gonna definitely do the research. I am that type. I just been busy trying to get my life together. Because even after all of this, I got to get a modified car for my son. Got to get another modified seat. He already got a modified wheelchair. I got to get a modified bathing seat. Like, that's why I said I don't care. I do care. I know it's harder to prove that the daycare had an employee that didn't have a vaccination, and that's why my son got sick. Understood. I can understand that from a lawyer's standpoint. But now I'm looking at harassment. I want a harassment. Was it lawsuit? Yes. I want a harassment lawsuit. And I'll be looking up and see if any of that is even possible. But that's exactly what I'll be going for. I find it so odd that you can really, like, you really, 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 really got to be peaceful. But it's really like, it's probably a lot more than that. It's not just about the peace that you got to force on yourself sometimes, you know? Or the stuff that you got to be like, I'm gonna let God handle that. I'm gonna let that pass. Like, because there's so many situations that can occur that'll put you in an energy of wanting to do harm to somebody else, or wanting pay back. And that's why I think, was it Jason Wilson? I'm reading the book. So I'm reading a book. I'm actually gonna get the physical copy, but really, really, really good book. And it's talking about men and how we're raised, emotions, how we got to deal with it. And it's like, as a man, if you never get the opportunity to cry when something bad happens to you, all that energy is turned into anger. It's turned into hate, resentment. Now you want to do something to somebody. All because you can't healthily cry. Listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Women are cry. They'll cry over everything. Next thing you know, they good. I feel like that was it. So then, in a funny sense, I feel like when I was like when I was a better version of myself, like I was able to cry, and then it was like, oh, I feel better. You know? I was like, I think that's healthy for humans. That's what I'm saying. We're supposed to let out our emotions regulated, not going crazy. But you're human. You should be able to feel your pain without someone judging. Make sense? That's why it's easy to point out the ones that are suppressing their emotions. They're hiding their pain. They're smiling but crying on the inside. Everything that my son went through, I feel like I've dealt with most of it. All I know is it was harassment. And the funny thing is, in my world, I probably only seen the woman again one time. But that's why I said, like, I'm not confrontational. I don't like getting in the mess. I don't have nothing for nobody. I'm really peaceful. Made it to therapy. Yay. Let's go get the book.
Well, you're gonna hit somebody.
You're going the wrong way. Wow. You're not even supposed to come in this direction, lady. Live on video. On our way. Boop. Let's go. Oops. Wrong side. I promise you. I promise you it wasn't on purpose. You want to sit up for him?
In general, I would take trainer better than the treadmill because it gives them someplace to go. 'Cause in general, you want to walk to go someplace?
Yeah. I mean, but you know,
Carrots,
there's two of them. There's two of them. There you go, Papa. Getting all strapped in. Now, so it's been a while since he's been in here, and I
Yeah.
remember the first video. It was more so him dragging his feet.
Yeah, he didn't love it.
He was dragging his
We
feet.
can try it
Yeah.
again. We'll see what happens. Does he get stronger? That's gonna get better. Yeah, there's
Look at you, Papa.
big guy. Well, Ben, at least you're not mad yet. Back a little bit.
You're so funny, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not used to this at all. This feels weird. Come on.
Good.
Come on.
Good.
I'm gonna have to buy you lunch after carrying them like this.
Exactly. I need to do my upper body workout today.
Come on, Papa.
Got my biceps curls in.
I'd say that's easily almost 30 pounds right there.
Yeah.
Good job. That's enough. That was good.
I think you can feel vibrations like if you got somebody's going. Yeah.
Both of your ears are dead, bro. I'll back
I'm
them
just keeping
batteries.
him on his stomach, keeping him from rolling on his back. And that you're doing it. Oh, careful.
Already done with therapy. About to make our way back home. Let's go. Oop, about to press the wrong one. Why are you looking at me like that?